Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be talking about something that came out surrounding Demi Lovato and some pretty stupid comments that she recently made that ended up getting reported on by the Rolling Stone. According to Demi Lovato, though, who is somehow now apparently some sort of UFO experimental expert something, I don't know, but she's saying that this is offensive, and we're going to kind of break that down today because obviously that's a pretty crazy comment to make. And yeah, we're going to be talking about that. So, real quick though, I do want to say that I have been uploading some YouTube shorts over on my new channel, Optimus Shorts. It's a brand new channel with exclusive content in under 1 minute that is easy to view on your mobile device, kind of like a TikTok, but here on YouTube. You can find the link to that down below in the description and in the comments. Go check that out and subscribe. There's plenty more content coming. Demi Lovato has said referring to extraterrestrials as aliens is derogatory and the word should no longer be used for potential otherworldly visitors. The singer's bold comments came while promoting the new documentary Unidentified, in which they embark on a road trip to investigate the truth about perceived UFO phenomena. Speaking to E! News, Lovato explained their reasoning while responding to a fan speculation that they have a new unreleased song called Aliens. Quashing the rumor, the singer said that their fans should know they don't call them aliens because it is a, quote, derogatory term for anything. Quote, I think that we have to stop calling them aliens because aliens is a derogatory term for anything, said Lovato. So, lots to already unpack, man. This is a pretty good one right off the jump here. So, first off, aliens is apparently a derogatory slur for extraterrestrial life. Like, you can't call them that, man. That's offensive. How fucking dare you, right? You know, you call these aliens aliens. Like, come on. Obviously, this is not a big deal, but this is just a fucking stupid comment to make, especially when you're as popular as Demi Lovato is. You know, I feel like at that point, you kind of have at least a little bit of a responsibility to not just say some completely off-the-wall psychotic shit like this, because it's just fucking stupid and nobody needs to hear this, because obviously, this is not true. Do I even need to explain why? First and foremost, do you think aliens care what we call them? Like in any circumstance ever, like any advanced civilization of alien, do you really think that like they're gonna be sitting on the UFO like, man, I can't believe those humans called us aliens, guys? They're not gonna give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna kill everybody and strip the planet of its resources, right? Like that's the obvious choice. Any alien civilization that's advanced enough to get to us is advanced enough to completely annihilate us. Apparently it's a derogatory term for anything. I don't get why it's inherently derogatory. I do understand that, you know, there's some controversial uses of it when it comes to like illegal immigrants and things like that, but other than that, man, there's no real controversy surrounding this word. It's not considered derogatory whatsoever in pretty much 99.9% of circumstances that this word would be used in. So I just don't fucking get where this is coming from, you know what I'm saying? Like, who hurt you, Demi? What the fuck is building this up where you're saying something like this, you know? I don't get it. I feel like over the last couple years, like, she's come through and just said more and more ridiculous and just outrageous shit every single time. I think maybe in order to get attention, right? I think that this is becoming a attention-seeking kind of behavior because, like, who the fuck genuinely thinks this, you know? Even, like, the crazy whack jobs that you would think of in the political sphere, like, wouldn't think this, or at least I've never heard them actually say this. This even seems pretty psychotic, even coming from someone in Hollywood, so I call them ETs, the 29-year-old singer added. Unidentified follows Lovato, their sister Dallas, and friend Matthew on a quest across the US to investigate UFO sightings. They told Australian outlet Pedestrian.tv that the show was a, quote, natural next step at a time where they were, quote, dipping their toes into a lot of different waters. I wanted to film everything that goes down and when I go and search for these UFOs so that my fans can come along for the ride, Lovato said. Lovato also explained their belief that aliens aren't necessary to be the Earth-destroying conquerors portrayed in big-budget action movies. Quote, I think that if there were beings that could harm us, we would have been gone a long time ago, they pointed out. I also think that there are civilizations that are of consciousness in other dimensions which has given them the technology to be able to travel through space. I think that they are looking for nothing but peaceful encounters and interactions because, like I said, if they wanted us gone, we would have been gone a long time ago. Okay, obviously, it's like, do you know anything about what you're talking about? I mean, like, let's look at just human history, for example, right? How many situations have there been where, you know, this, like, technologically superior group of people with, you know, better weapons, better food supplies, better technology, came across a group of people that they deemed inferior and just were fucking peaceful and nice to them, right? Like, think about Christopher Columbus and the European expeditions and the killings of the Native Americans and all kinds of things that happened throughout that time period, right? People from Europe came to North America, they saw people that they had never really seen before, realized pretty much instantaneously that they had a hoard of wealth when it came to goods and supplies and spices that was wanted back in the New World, and guess what? Could they fucking beat them in conflict? Absolutely. Guess what ended up happening? Like, you see shit like this happen throughout history, and I guess, yeah, you can make the argument, oh, well, that's human history, you don't know anything about aliens, but in all reality, our nature is kind of the only thing we can really compare aliens with because we have no knowledge of any other type of life. For all that we know, everything that's natural to humans could be just natural to advanced intelligent life across the entire universe. So it's like, you have no fucking clue what you're talking about, right? I don't even understand why we're arguing about this topic when it really comes down to it. Like, I feel like I'm going fucking psychotic because I'm trying to explain that there's a little bit more nuance than just saying, oh, well, alien is offensive and, like, we just can't say that around people because, like, that's pretty fucked. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. So you're probably at this point like, oh, well, what do you think happened, right? What's going on with this Optimus? Let's hear the final point. Okay, well, let me get into that. So obviously it says throughout this article that she is apparently working on some sort of documentary about UFOs throughout the United States. And she apparently is like producing it / starring in it, everything like that, I guess. And so what I think is going on here is she's not only trying to promote this show, she's trying to get people to watch it or whatever, but also I think she just got asked a question where she tried to act smarter than she really was and wanted to be perceived well because obviously, you know, you say something stupid in front of the fucking media, there'll be 9 million articles about it and, you know, your career's damaged permanently, but at a certain point, man, you gotta balance like, hey, I'm talking to the fucking media, maybe I should try to say something that makes sense, and yeah, I got a new show about this coming out in 3 months and I want to make some money, so when it comes down to it, man, I don't know if this is, once again, like one of these new social movements that's going on. I don't know if this is a common held belief that maybe there's a group of people out there that really think that saying fucking alien in terms of like an extraterrestrial being is somehow offensive, but I'm really just kind of hoping that they're not. I'm hoping that these are some one-off comments made just because, I don't know, you know, once again, trying to fucking promote something, or at least something that we can identify beyond, hey, this is what she really thinks. So when it comes down to it, man, can you really, like, just criticize Demi Lovato for this? Absolutely not, because also another thing I've noticed is, especially in, like, Hollywood / Los Angeles, the entertainment industry at large, like, a lot of these people, man, they end up, like, believing some really crazy off-the-wall shit. And, like, at a certain point, it seems like most of these people have some sort of, like, mental break where they just start fucking, you know, saying conspiracy theories or, like, shit like, oh, saying aliens is somehow derogatory and offensive, right? Like, saying that these things are really problems, I guess, in society. You know, it feels like this kind of just happens after a certain point in their career. And for a lot of them, you know, I feel like it's also for the attention that you can get with that, because obviously, you know, you get a Rolling Stone article that basically shouts out all of the new stuff you're making, while also kind of making fun of you / promoting what you said, so I don't know what's going on with it, man. At the end of the day, though, just completely ridiculous. And I hope that this is not some sort of newfound common belief that people are going to be trying to push, because not only is it comically ridiculous, but it's just unnecessary to even consider this a problem. Like, you're talking about a hypothetical form of life. We don't even fully have confirmation that these creatures even fucking exist, but apparently this is, I guess, an argument that we need to have. We need to change how we're talking about these things in society because of some ridiculous reason. So anyway, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel. Follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at @SubToOptimus. Make sure to check out Shop Opti down below. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, well, talking about Demi Lovato and signing out.